Hey guys, today I'm just going to be doing a general parts breakdown of a Honda City carburetor, the 85 model. I'm just going to show you what all the different parts are and what they do basically, very quickly. Okay, so what you have here is the choke plate. This is what's activated when you pull out the choke inside the car. This is on for a manual Honda City. Over here we have the float level adjustment. Underneath there's an O-ring and like a sharp point. What that does is when you screw it in, it cuts off fuel. Or what I should say is that it pushes the float down, which means it will lower it in the bowl, which in turn would pull less fuel into the bowl. What we have here, this is the fuel inlet. You connect the fuel hose into here. That comes out from the fuel pump, which is under the car. Now on this side, this is a solenoid. This is activated when you turn off the car. This cuts off the fuel. It's a fuel cut-off solenoid, and it's basically so that the car doesn't continue running once you turn it off. Inside here is the fuel adjustment. If you see my other video, it's where you put the screwdriver in. There's a small screw inside there where you adjust the fuel. On this side, the choke cable connects into here, which pulls when you pull the choke inside the car. This is the adjustment bit for the throttle, for the idle. It's missing the black piece that should be on here, but get the idea. And this is the throttle cable connector. Throttle cable goes in there. That when you pull that, obviously it opens the throttle. This diaphragm is for the AC. I didn't have AC in my car, but when you turn the lights on, this is activated through a vacuum. And there should be an electric solenoid that puts this to the manifold vacuum so that it will pull the throttle a little bit open once you activate the lights or the AC. Inside there you've got the venturis, those things down there. The fuel sprays out of those little tubes inside there. There are jets inside this carburetor once you open it up. This side of the carburetor, there is underneath here, this is the accelerator pump. So when you hit the gas, this pushes down over here, which in turn opens a valve underneath the carburetor, which is inside here. The problem that I had with this one was that it was leaking internally and it was also coming out the side. This caused issues obviously because there was fuel falling all over the exhaust manifold, which is kind of dangerous, you know. So I replaced the entire carburetor because the O-rings are really hard to find. And then as you can see here, these are the throttle plates. When you open the throttle, they're activated at different times. The throttle, the secondary is activated manually on this with this pin over here. Unlike some of the Honda carburetors where you've got a vacuum actuated secondary, this is manual. The strange thing that I've never seen before is this weight over here. This is another plate inside the carburetor. It looks like a throttle plate, but I presume this is so that when you hit the gas it doesn't shut close really fast so that you don't get your car just like stalling basically when you let off the gas. This kind of holds it open a little bit as it's got a weight on the end. Something else that's quite interesting to know is when you use a carburetor cleaner or something to clean the top of the carburetor, if you look at these vents over here, you put the carburetor cleaner in there, that's the bowl vents, which means that the cleaner will go straight into the bowl. Thus, once you hit the gas, or if you hold the throttle open, your jets will be cleaned out as well, because your cleaner will be inside the bowl, so that'll help as well. There are a few things missing on this because this is obviously not in the car. But yeah, if you ever get confused or anything, this is connected to when you turn the switch to the on position, this should be on, which will pull this back so it allows fuel to flow through, instead of the reverse where you would think when it's off it would be on. But yeah, you know what I mean. So if you have any further questions in regards to carburetors, or if you're having issues with your idle or things like that, just post them below and I will be sure to try and answer your questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, and yeah, I look forward to making the next one. Thanks.